what do you understand? Can you quickly summarize from your side? One point. Yeah. So alright, I think this is a great point in fact, right? So, but now there are a couple of points I am trying to explain here, which is very important to all of you. Most of the time you might be thinking why Agile and Scrum, yes sir? Anytime you understand why should I go for Agile, why not Waterfall? Because Waterfall is already proven in a decades, right? Then why Agile and Scrum? In one line, I can say that Agile and Scrum is used because of incremental and iterative development, right? You do a inspect and adopt. Every short time frame, you go back, you look back your work and your stuff, right? What you did right, what went wrong, and how you can improve. So this is one of the very nice model I can say. Increment and iterative. You do a small increment, but you do it repeatedly. All right. So that's the whole beauty of Agile. And the second point is that you do that inspect and adapt in a small time frame. For example, the whole release calendar is broken down into sprints. Are you with me, right? So broken down into the sprint, and that sprint is a small duration. Unlike in Waterfall, where you have a very big timeline schedule of 6 months or even 1 year, right? But here, what exactly we are doing? We are going by a release, and every release is also broken down into the smaller section that called a sprint, time boxed. The sprint, and every sprint you have a chance to plan, and then you are going for executing and then inspect and adapt. So failing fast, you are failing fast step by step. The sooner you fail, the better for you to introspect to get the feedback from the customer. Unlike in Waterfall, where you go for a long time frame, and then it will be very difficult to come back and then revise. Alright, so that's all about the Agile. Now we discussed that total how many framework we learned in Agile and Scrum. So Agile is a big framework, I can say the umbrella, and we saw that Scrum, extreme programming, FTD, feature driven development, RUP, DSDM, ASD, open source, Lean, RAD, scaled Agile or the SAFe, Nexus. There are so many, even if scaling Scrum, there are so many other different frameworks is in the market and industry. Alright, so now having said this, this is one we learned all about Agiles and what we did in the Scrum framework, and there are roles and responsibility we learned yesterday. Yes or no? Alright, how many roles? Scrum Master, Product Owner, Development Team. Product Owner, Scrum Master, Development Team. We are going to explain one by one, but today I was just trying to explain you this slide. So the return on invest, Agile ROI and the productivity, and how exactly the Agile is bringing a change in the whole world. If you see in my slides, couple of slides here, alright, so I'm trying to explain that Agile is succeeding 3 times faster than Waterfall model. Alright, if you see there's a research based on Standish Group in 2011 to 2015, and Standish Group has taken at around 10,000 project, 10,000 plus project, and they identified that Agile is more successful, the 3 times faster than the Waterfall model. Alright, if you see here, so what is saying that Agile model, alright, so 49% is successful, while in Waterfall it's 14%. And this has been given by the Standish Group in 2011 to 2015, alright. And 49% is the successful, while 14% in Waterfall. Now, this successful means end-to-end. I'm talking about end-to-end project delivery on time, schedule, cost, without impacting any of these areas. I mean, it's like the variations between the cost, schedule, and the time, cost, schedule, and the quality. So everything is intact here. So that was 49% was successful. And if you see, there are 42% were challenged. Challenged means it says that the product or the project is still struggling, right? It didn't 100% success, but yes, it's a challenging is challenged is 42%, but somehow they managed it. But in Waterfall, it was 57% challenged, but managed was they were trying to manage 57%. And if you see the 9% is failing in Waterfall, in the Agile, and you see 29% failure in the Waterfall model. Alright, so this is not based on 1 and 2 and 100 data, is based on 10,000 plus product given by, this data driven by established group in 2011 to 2015. Alright. Okay, so if I little bit explain in detail in this point, what you see that Agile successful ratio is 300%, which is 3 times to Waterfall, again the same established group in 2011 to 2015. And give me a second, alright. So if you see here, the all sized project, large, medium and small sized